Look at all of those machines. How many machines do you think are up there?
I don't know, I didn't count that high.
Because it's not just up there. It is that far that way, it's that far that way, and it's that far that way. There are at least 400 machines here. Hello, I'm Kevin Mortensen with At Your Leisure, here with my beautiful wife and star of the show.
I'm Gina Mortensen.
Gina Mortensen, and we're with UTV Utah on the Eureka Ore Bust Ride. And we are getting ready to head out from 5 Mile Pass. We're going to go up to Eureka, where we're going to meet up with SlikRok Productions and head out and do some rock crawling at Little Moab.
I'm excited. Our friends Bodie and Reece Carter have lent us their vehicle, and we're going to be riding on this trail with them today.
We got great friends and great fun.
And food.
And a lot of food. So
I'm excited for food.
Come with us today. We're going to blast.
This is our second annual Eureka Ore Bust Ride. It's a ride where we go from 5 Mile through the West Desert down to Eureka. We're having lunch here at Bee's Hangout, and then when we're done with lunch, we're going to go around the mountain and head north through the Alberta train tunnels to Little Moab. We have SlikRok Productions up there guiding folks for doing some rock crawling. They have an Easter egg hunt for the kids. And then from there, we go back through the West Desert to 5 Mile.
It's just an amazing ride. You get to meet new people, new friends, see all the different kind of machines, and see a part of Utah you probably never get to see again.
It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed seeing this many people get together for a ride like this on a cold day like this. So I think it's awesome that there's so many people out here enjoying the trail and like, getting together and getting to know other people out here. So just getting out and enjoying what's out here. A lot of people think it's just an old desert out here, but there's a lot of things to see, and it's just, like I said, getting out with everybody and having a good time together. It's memories that if you take your kids, it'll be something that they'll remember forever.
Also bringing my father-in-law out here, and that because he's never been out here. So it was just a neat experience to just come out here with him and just show him this part of the country too.
It's easy for newcomers to do, and it's our way of not only getting newcomers checking out new areas, but also when we have folks that are just getting into the hobby, we can show them the right way to do it. Stay on the trail, ride with respect, don't litter, etc., and do it the right way. And we teach them so that way we don't have problems later on.
Oh, the camera came on. Am I look good?
Covered in dust, which means he's been having a lot of fun.
Man, we have dust.
We do have dust.
We made it to Eureka. We've met up with SlikRok.
Yes.
We've got about 400 of our closest friends. And shout out to Bees for feeding 400 or plus people in, what, about an hour?
It was delicious.
That's good. Good job, guys. We've had a great time. We're going to head out now to Little Moab and do a little rock crawling, Easter egg hunt.
I'm excited. It's a little bit windy, but it's been fun.
Keeps the dust off you. The wind's great. Listen, we're going to roll. You guys go check out this week's Where To.
I'm Reece Stein at Rockport Reservoir, and did you know there are salmon in Utah 700 miles from the nearest ocean? And Rockport is about to get a bunch of them.
We're stocking about 24,000 kokanee in Rockport Reservoir. This is going to be the second introduction that we've done. The first one was last year. What we're really looking to do is establish new populations in about 3 new reservoirs in Utah to try and meet the demand of anglers.
We put them in here as a 3-inch fish. They grow well in the reservoirs and with a high probability of success.
Yes, these are really salmon, nearly identical to ocean-going sockeye salmon. Sometime in prehistory, kokanee salmon got stranded in freshwater lakes and adapted.
Absolutely, they just get a little bit smaller. They max out at about 4 pounds instead of the much larger sizes of those sockeye, but they still put up a spectacular fight. They're a little challenging to catch, and they're great table fare.
Fun to catch, but just as fun to see in the fall when they move up the river to spawn and turn a bright red with a green head, often with a pronounced hooked jaw.
Is this river going to turn red in the fall?
I hope so. Hopefully in a couple years it'll be really red.
Kokanee thrive at Strawberry Reservoir and Flaming Gorge and are now going into East Canyon and Lost Creek reservoirs as well as Rockport. Kokanee complement other game fish in the lakes.
Yeah, they get along really well. One of the neat things about kokanee is they feed primarily on zooplankton, which are just kind of little invertebrates that are in the water. The rainbow trout and some of the other species take advantage of them, but the kokanee salmon are actually set up to feed a little bit better and a little more effectively on that zooplankton. The other nice thing that we like as fishery managers is because these fish spawn in the fall, they don't really conflict with any of the other species, particularly native cutthroat trout that are sometimes a concern for us.
Rockport also has yellow perch, smallmouth bass, rainbow, and brown trout, including this 19-pound, 36-inch monster Connor Rasmussen landed. He's excited about the coming of kokanee.
Oh, I think it's going to be a win-win. They have more food, and the people are going to have another species to fish for and have fun.
And maybe so are these aerial fishermen. Rockport is alive with osprey, although the wildlife guys say they may have bigger fish to fry.
Are you concerned that all you're doing is feeding birds?
No, I don't think with these fish being 3 inches, I don't think they're going to be much of a target.
Reece Stein at your leisure with this week's Where To adventure at Rockport Reservoir.
Dear Diary, we went camping for our vacation on Tusher Lake. We did so many fun things. You know, I learned something on this trip. Camping on Tusher Lake is way more fun than any old mouse in an amusement park.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open, so why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best, like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out and stay together. Upgrade your ride for as little as $5 a day. Polaris, think outside.
Where in the world is Joseph? Oh, you know, it's the place that has the best burgers in Sevier County. A campground where you can ride straight to the Paiute Trail from town. OHV access to Fremont State Indian Park. Are you serious? You've never stopped in Joseph? You are missing out.
The Old West is still alive in Moab County. Stories of the past are hidden in the desert mountains. From relics of mining history to places of outlaw mystery, tall tales to be discovered, and buried treasure to be uncovered. Moab, the key county of Utah.
Hey, and welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Scott Huntsman at my Tunex shop in South Jordan. This is our What's New segment this week. Now, my good friend Amy. Hey, you remember these guys, W3, Winches with Winches. She's one of their members, and we went wheeling with them some time ago. We're gonna go again and have some fun. But I happened to run into she and her husband while we were at Jeep Safari at the vendor show, and we came across this very cool product made by Apex. Apex is a company out of Park City, Utah, and they make a set of quick deflator valve stems. We're gonna install them on Amy's Jeep today, and we're gonna try them out. We're gonna see what they're all about. All right, guys, so here's the brass tacks of this. This is the valve that we're going to install. We're going to be replacing the original valve stem. We're going to attach it to the back side of this new valve stem here with its little T10 Torx. Now, these nice fancy green little caps are going to be gone now. In place of that is the cap that comes with the Apex valve. These have their own caps that keep you from airing down, which opens up the ports for a quick deflation. These are very well built, I like them. We're gonna try them out. I'm just undoing the screw that retains the sensor. Then the sensor slips right off with it. Now I can put this on the new stem. Slip the seal onto the back side. Okay, so I've got the stem mounted into place. It's torqued down. We've got the oil on the seals, so they're sealed up. Loctite on the retaining nuts. We're complete with the install of this air down valve stem. We're gonna give it a little trial. Amy's gonna be my official timekeeper. She's gonna tell us how long it takes to air this down. Right now, I'm gonna put my gauge on. We've aired up. We should be reading about 33. Oh, it's showing about 32.8. Are you ready, Amy? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And there's 10 pounds. How long was that? 14.7 seconds. Now, hey, that's pretty quick to go from 33 pounds down to 10. Very impressive, I like that. All right, guys, project complete. It really turned out good. Hey, these are cool.
They're way cool.
To air down from 33 pounds down to 10, 14 seconds. Are you kidding me? That's just incredible performance out of that. Think of the time-saving capability you have with that, and it doesn't take any tools either. You just pop the cap off and air right down. Hey, here's another thing that we got while running around the trails in Moab during safari. I ran across this company called Trail Coins and talked to them about it. They actually make these coins. This one is just a general one, but they make them for all the different trails in Moab. So they're a collector's item, kind of patterned off of the military achievement coins that servicemen and women can earn. In fact, they are a couple of veterans. You ought to check them out, trailcoins.com. So here we are, Tunex, South Jordan. Amy's ready to go try her Jeep out. Heck, I think I'm just gonna air all her tires down just for fun anyway. I'm Scott Huntsman. More at your leisure in a moment.
Hey babe, I'll be right back.
Is he all right?
I don't know. He only does this when we come to Jorgensen's.
Oh, there's a lot of beautiful country. The white ledges you can see behind us are always beautiful, and we've run into some red ledges also. Every weekend in Kanab, when the weather's decent, we're loaded with ATVs and UTVs and everything to go out. It's a lot better if you go with a guide. These guides know what's there to see. If you just come out on your own, you're going to miss a lot of stuff.
Hey honey, have you seen this tire? Do you think we'll make it?
Not on that thing.
Don't let bad tires ruin your trip. With service stations at every location along I-15, we can get you back on the road with fast, friendly, professional service. Eagles Landing has everything you need along the way. Even the things you didn't know you'd need. Get ready for the road at Eagles Landing.
All right, we're welcome back to At Your Leisure, man. We made it to Little Moab, and these guys are out here trying the obstacle. We've seen some pretty good stuff out here today.
It's awesome. I almost want to try it with them.
You know, SlikRok and UTV Utah put on a great show.
He's gonna do it. If somebody has an empty seat, I'll ride with them. We have an
Look,
empty seat.
so maybe next on At Your Leisure, Gina going over this obstacle. Hey, let's go check out all the fun. Let's go.
Oh, the second half of this ride is actually my favorite. We'll leave Eureka, we'll go through the mountains, and we'll get onto the east side of the mountain range, and the first stop that we make is off of Alberta Slant Road. There's an old mining train tunnel there. Everybody loves to go through it, check it out. It's really neat. From there, we'll go through more juniper forest to get to Little Moab. What's nice about Little Moab, it's got a huge, big rock, so to speak. It's good for rock crawling, and good for a day trip for rock crawling. With the SlikRok Productions team there, they're gonna show our people good lines to take on the rock and introduce folks that wanna learn to rock crawling to see if it's something they wanna do.
Not just one individual big old tire stores. There's 53 in the state that we're all proud supporters of the UTV and four-wheel drive community. It's just a basic 2015 1000. It's just an awesome machine for her, and that's an awesome machine for just all around. You know, I have the turbo, but you know, they're just awesome machines.
At Your Leisure fans, watch this. Don't worry about the screaming.
Okay, I have never been on this obstacle at Little Moab, and somebody was so gracious to give me a ride. Chad from Ride Utah, president of Ride Utah? Founder of Ride Utah, so I'm excited. He says he's done it at least once or twice before, so.
Just started driving yesterday.
Chocolate, please!
You got high centered.
I think I'm high centered because I ate lots of chocolate this year.
If it wasn't my wife, it would be you. Just for the record. Oh, it's not me, it's you.
It has to be me.
It's called the Easter Egg Hunt. SlikRok Productions is putting that on at Little Moab, and we'll be doing that after some of the rock crawling. And the kids will be able to go hunt for Easter eggs, and inside those Easter eggs, candy, and there's also some of the Easter eggs have coupons for side-by-side parts and side-by-side accessories. So, and there's some eggs set aside for the parents too.
My heart is still pounding from the ride I just took with Chad.
Nice driving, Chad. That was good stuff.
I'm alive and on solid ground.
You can see we have a lot of fun out here. Guys putting their machines to the test. Behind the camera, they're still running, but guess what's next? Easter egg hunt. They're
candy!
Right, candy. They're kind of known for that, and I know Shelby is ready to go. She wants the Easter egg hunt.
Okay, well, let's go do that.
Let's go. While we do that, we're going to send the viewers off to check out this week's Along the Way, sponsored by Rocky Mountain ATV.
Our pioneer heritage, ranches, cowboys, blacksmiths, and liveries, the crafts that sustained life in the 19th century have seemingly faded into a sepia-toned past. However, if you make your way down Highway 89 through the sleepy little town of Salina, you will find that rich heritage is very much alive.
And the spirit of the West is in all of us. It was seeking a better life. So all of my forefathers were not only merchants, but they were manufacturers. They did things that added value. Great-great-grandfathers started over in Loa, Utah, and then they moved the building on logs, rolled it over the big mountain from Loa to Salina in 1898.
Dana Burns Shaw is a fifth-generation letterman and owner of Burns Saddlery, a 145-year-old saddle maker and Western retailer in Salina, Utah, that has kept up with the times, staying focused on their roots.
We've had to reinvent ourselves, but then absolutely know who we still are. So we have always been and always will cover things in leather. That's our expertise. That's what we know how to do. And when online shopping became such a relevant component to the retail sector, we decided to take our 10,000 square foot store and take it totally back to manufacturing. What we've found out through having everything under one roof, we can move a saddle maker over to make a belt. We can have them go help in the silver shop if need be, or help make hats when we're in our high time for hats. So here at Burns, we have to be very flexible in our artisanship.
Saddles, boots, hats, tack, silver and gold belt buckles. Crossing the threshold of the front door, you take one step forward into the showroom and simultaneously one step backwards 150 years. The Burns Shop is literally a working museum, producing creativity and artisans, manifest in hide and metal.
These are things that are going away in great numbers, and very few are picking up the trade. So we feel like, being the oldest, same family-owned Western retail business in the world, it's our honor and duty to do so. So we really believe in having a campus-style environment where senior artisans are training the younger artisans up so that the trades continue. We hire a lot of really young, artistic folks that have a great work ethic. A lot of them have worked on ranches, and they're very creative, and they know how to get in and get something done. That's why a lot of companies are coming to more rural areas, because the workforce is way above average.
With change comes opportunity. In this case, Burns has embraced change to protect the artisan trades of the West, all while staying in the community it rolled into from Loa.
Everything goes through people. And so with rural Utah, when you come down into these areas, again, I go back to work ethic and just good core values. The values that they have, they cherish, and that reflects into the products that they build. People love our great big story. They love that we're a heritage luxury brand that was built by saddle makers since 1876.
So next time you want to update the authentic cowboy in you, you'll know the place to stop. Along the way in Salina, Utah, I'm Chad Booth.
Tickaboo stands alone in the desert, an oasis to those who seek adventure. Ride straight from the parking lot to the open desert. When I say open, I mean wide open. Visit outsiders.zone for 360-degree trail tours, or tickaboo.com to book your next adventure. Safety tips
with Steve.
Today we're going to talk about off-camber riding. Off-camber riding is the most likely place when people will roll over an ATV. Position your body on the uphill side of the machine. Even if your tires come off the ground, keep your body weight on the uphill side of the machine. This will help keep you from rolling over.
Safety tips with Steve.
At Stedman's Recreation, trucks are arriving daily with back-ordered side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Let Stedman's Recreation help get you outside so you can explore and create memories to last a lifetime. Call or stop by Stedman's to hold your side-by-side, ATV, or dirt bike with a small deposit. Yamaha, Honda, Polaris, and Beta. Plus, Stedman's has a full service department and Honda power equipment.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. You may think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
System overload. Seek nature. Seek adventure. Paiute County. The perfect place to unplug. OHV is the only way. See for yourself at outsiders.zone.
All right, check out and see what's in that one.
All I want is chocolate.
No, they got more than chocolate. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. You know what? We're here at the Easter egg hunt. The kids have ransacked
Easter egg hunt.
Beaster egg hunt, and the kids have ransacked this. But you know, they got adult Easter egg prizes that have like
chocolate.
they got like money, side-by-side parts.
Okay, well.
Open it.
Okay. I'm not sharing.
Crap! It's just candy. Listen.
Is it chocolate?
It's just candy. Yeah, well, we got some candy to eat, so you guys go watch next week's show or check it out at least, and we're gonna go, you know, get, what is
I'm gonna go trade this for chocolate.
Yeah, let's get another egg.
Next week, Chad and Rhea are taking an adventure around Coronado Island on electric bikes to enjoy everything from beaches to bistros and experience the ocean breeze from 360 degrees.
Then we're heading back out on the trail with Grand Staircase ATV as they show us the best places to ride around Tropic.
Finally, we're following the State Cook-Off Association as a few underage chefs join in the fun to put their skills against the pros. Now, let's take a look at our contest winner.
This week's contest winner was sent to us by Jan Brimhall.
Congratulations, Jan. It looks like you're the lucky winner of a Clearly Tough windshield for your rig.
Clearly Tough offers the strongest windshields on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more details.
And be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
Well, you definitely don't want to miss next week's show. And if you missed the event today, you don't want to miss it again next year. We had a great time.
I hope I don't have to miss it again next year. It was a great time.
Oh, we'll be back.
Lots of loot at the Beaster egg hunt, huh, Shelby?
Just on the other side of this trailer, they're giving away all the prizes, and we need to go,
you gotta redeem.
We actually found an egg with a prize. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. We are so grateful for the big event that they put together. SlikRok Productions and UTV Utah coming together. It was an awesome day.
You know, a lot of people, if we name names, we'd forget somebody, so we better not even try, but you know who you are. Great job today. Remember, at www.outsiders.zone, check out all the great trails that we're uploading. And as you make your way around the state, there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.